the way. But here's the guess.
Yo,
Now let's try it again.
some technical difficulties.
Let's try it again. Tell him.
Hi, my name is Slepttwalk. I'm from New Jersey. I'm living in Europe right now, studying engineering and graphic design. Uh, I've been making music for like 6 to 7 years. I'm 23 years old. Uh, I grew up listening to basically like the 2016 XXL freshman year. Basically that type of sound. Obviously J. Cole and Kendrick and Drake and all of them, but yeah, that's
And what
that's
made you get into all that all that like with the photography, the producing, being an underground artist, and studying
yeah.
in Europe.
Yeah, so when I started listening to all of that, I was like 14, 15. So I started listening to all of that, and I thought it sounded cool. And I had a old ass laptop at the time, and I used to record on like what's that program called, like Audacity, like uh something like that. It's called something like that, and I recorded that. I used to play the beat on my phone and and put it right to the microphone and then rap whatever I had written down. So I did that for a while, and at first I was actually like kind of shy to tell people I made music. But then I got over that hump, and then I showed some people my music, and they was fucking with it, and they asked me to like send it to them and shit, like post it and stuff like that, and that basically gave me the courage to like put my all into it.
So like you went around showing your music to everybody, and how did they react to you making music?
Yeah. At first, they were like confused because I was always like the introverted shy kid. Like I basically stayed in my own lane. Like I never talked to nobody unless they talked to me first. I I stayed in the back of the class. I wasn't like no class clown or none of that shit. Like I I just been doing my own shit like my whole life. So when I told people I rap, they were like confused, like, oh shit, like I never expected that from you. And they were like uh they were like confused, like in a good way, like because to them at that time it sounded good. But when I listen back to it right now, I cringe. I cringe.
Well, you got to start off somewhere. Like you starting off small, and people don't know. Like so, you were just
Yeah,
moving at
yeah,
a low
yeah.
pace.
Yeah. You gotta start somewhere. Yeah.
Like
I had no metaphors, no nothing. I was just writing the beat. I was just writing the beat.
so, you just went in there, no metaphors at all.
No metaphors, no like punchlines, no like just like horse fucking horse, lore, bore, like stuff like that. Like shit made no fucking sense, but it just rhymed. So I thought that's what being a rapper was, like just making shit rhyme, like not even have a coherent sentence.
Nah, it's more than that. You got to have the ad libs, the beat, the all that.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
the
I
beat
I
just right.
I learned that. I learned that the hard way. I learned that the hard way because
And
I was doing music for like a year, and then people were like, "Oh shit, you be making music, but like, why you ain't making music like Uzi or some shit? Like when Uzi be like having those high pitched ad libs and shit, like you know, like." They was telling me like it has like a different type of vibe to the song and shit, and that's when I started experimenting with all that.
and with the experiment stage, what did you learn out of that?
Well, basically, how to go with the flow and change my voice a little bit, change pockets into different flows, change like change the way I'll be saying stuff, and have a hook, like have something catchy, that people will like hopefully remember on the first try, and yeah, stuff like that.
And what would you rate yourself in the experiment stage on a rate of 1 to 10? What would you rate yourself?
Well, it's difficult because I'm obviously biased, I'm obviously biased because it's my own stuff, and I'll be making sure that everything I make is sounds like perfect to my ears, and obviously that's gonna have that's music is subjective, so like obviously some people are not gonna fuck with it, even though you think it's perfect to you. Obviously some people are not gonna fuck with it, so I'm gonna give myself like a humble 7 or 8.
Well, the people that, man, what do you say? You say you're doing photography.
Huh?
You say you're doing photography,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
and
I
what
I used I used to have like a Canon 70D, I think it was, and I wanted to be how, do you know like Chris Long, the guy that recorded like Juice World videos and shit.
lyrical lemonade?
No, no, no. He was like Juice WRLD's like assistant, and he recorded like all the behind the scenes of Juice World and shit. I,
So
I
it was.
wanna I wanted to do something like that.
So you wanted to be a cameraman for like IRL streamers and whatnot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was like mostly like a hobby, not as serious as I take music, not as serious as I take music, but it was like more of a hobby.
Well, that hobby can get you paid majorly.
Yeah, yeah. If you got the right connections, yeah, for sure.
But what made you get into photography?
What made me get into photography? I had a friend. I had a friend that had his own like studio, and we used to go to his studio and like just he used to like tell me all about like the lenses, like the types of like millimeters on the lens, like all the ways you're supposed to take pictures and videos, all the different type of like angles you're supposed to do and stuff like that. And that was as me being youngin at that time, that they used to be like the coolest thing ever.
And other than photography, producing is one of your arts. Like, how does it feel to be an underground producer?
I mean, it's not like I produce, but it's not like one of my main focuses, because honestly, I don't really think I'm that good at it yet. But it's like you just gotta wait for the right moment. You just gotta wait for the right people to see it or hear it, and then it's only up from there. You can't discourage yourself just because you're not getting like the attention you're like seeking right away, you know
It takes
and
time.
yeah, exactly, yeah, it takes time. So it's not discouraging, but it's not where I want to be yet, basically.
Well, you still got a lot more, and you still got a lot more to work on and whatnot. So,
Yeah, yeah, of course, of course.
you take
I'm not trying to be underground forever.
and you take producing as a side hobby, or
Yeah,
let's
yeah, yeah.
when since you take that as a side hobby, I would say, like, if you got free time, just go in there and like work on some things. Like, as a producer, what do you believe, like, that you lacking in, like, that you need help on? Because it's plenty people in the underground scene, like producer wise, that can help you out with what you're missing on. So, what are you missing on
Mm.
as a producer?
That's a good question. I think mostly I don't have a like a belief system in myself when it comes to producing. I believe in myself when it comes to like rapping and making music, like a full on song. I believe in that. Like I'll gladly show people like my music and stuff. But when it comes to like producing, I'm not that confident in it yet. So it's basically like I need to be more confident in it and work, put in more hours, basically. You know?
So, you lacking in self confidence and
Yeah,
time.
yeah, 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 exactly. Yeah. I'm liking in self confidence because I've been producing for not even that long. I've been I've been making music for like 6 7 years, but I've been producing for like 6 months, like not even a year. So That's why.
Well,
Obviously,
you got
obviously, I think I'm gonna get better with time, but
you gotta, work on that self-confidence because that's the main key to being the best producer that you can be. Like that self-confidence can take you so far that when somebody criticizes you, you don't feed into it. You just ignore it and go on about your day and do what you do. Like if you go into the studio, you go into the studio for two things. That's rap and that's working on your bars and your beats. So I would say if you can, I would say try to find people to collab with outside, the community, your community and whatnot, that can help you find what you're looking for.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been trying to do that, and it it helped me a lot because the people that are not in my circle, they usually don't beat around the bush, you know. They'll tell you if your shit whack, they'll tell you. They'll tell you if your shit whack, and they'll tell you where you need to improve. So that has helped me a lot, but it I still have a long journey to go. Hopefully I'll make it there because it's I'll be abusing shit, bro. I'll be abusing shit.
Like and you're studying in France.
Nah,
So
not
what
not in France, not in France.
well Europe,
I'm studying in Albania.
Albania. Where is Albania?
Albania is like near Greece, near Greece. Like it's in the border of Greece.
And how is Albania? Like what's Albania like?
Albania is like it's a pretty small country. It's a pretty small country. It's like only like maybe maybe 10 million people, maybe not even. I think, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. The people are nice. The people are nice. Like if you tell them you're like American and shit, they gonna treat you like you're a celebrity. Cause like why in their mind they're like, why would you come from America, like the land of dreams, to Albania?
Well, I'm gonna just tell them if I was in Albania, when they ask me that, I'll say, "Hey, the U.S. is a city of nightmares. It ain't no city of dreams. It's a city of night illusions and stuff."
For
But
real. Yeah,
but being,
they know the half of it.
but being in Albania, how does it compare being into the U.S.? Like,
Honestly, stuff is first of all, stuff is way fucking cheaper here. Way cheaper. Like a bottle of Coke is like $1. Like a 2 liter big ass bottle is like a dollar and a half, something like that.
well, I need to go to Albania then.
Yeah, bro. And but the thing is that the wages out here are are really small. Like you get like minimum wage out here is like 400 euros a month. If you get like six to like 700 a month, you'd be set. You'd be set. You know, you can get like an apartment for like 250, 300, like a nice ass apartment. Like a nice ass apartment for like 300 a month.
I need to go to Albania then, because that sounds nice right about now.
Yeah, honestly, it is nice, but I can tell you, bro. I've been here for like a year now, and I'll be getting homesick. I'll be getting homesick because it's like 70,000 miles away. I'll be getting
That's
homesick, bro. I miss like my homies in my hood, like people that I could just go to their house and just like kick it. I don't have like no like friends over here. Like I got friends, but like they usually like cannot relate to me since I'm not from here, you know? Like
and and what
yeah.
language they speak.
Oh, they speak Albanian. They speak Albanian. They speak
And,
Albanian. I've learned a little bit. I've learned a little bit of it, but it's still it's still hard. It's still hard. When but like most people here already know English. So when I don't know a word or something, I just tell them in English, and they understand. Like mostly like 90% of people they understand.
and what are the ups and downs of living in Albania?
The well the downs as I said are the wages and the the living conditions. Cause like I'm living like in a one bedroom apartment, and it's like a small ass space. It's like I can go from the door to like the fucking end of the apartment in like 15 steps. But like the pros is that it's cheap. It's very cheap, and the people are friendly, and you know how in America you gotta leave like a 15% tip. Like people out here like don't really like like uh expect a tip. Like I usually tip, but like when you tip, like they they go crazy. Like, oh wow, like, oh thank you so much, thank you so much. Like it's not like uh it's not like obligatory over here.
And so far, like as your studies go, like, oh, you in college for it, or
Yeah. I'm in college. I'm in my second semester right now.
now being an underground artist? What are the ups and downs in your point of view of being an underground artist? Like the point, like the ups and downs.
Um, the downs are definitely people like judging you before they even listen to your shit. Like I got like 1K followers on Instagram, and like 70 monthly listeners on Spotify, And when they see that, they basically think, oh, he must be trash. He must be trash. Even though they haven't even listened to a second of my music to make that judgment. But the pros is that I've had people message me like, oh shit, I've seen your page, and I've basically never checked you out because I thought you were just like a white boy that trying to be cool or something, trying to make music, trying to be cool. But like when I tell them my life story and shit, when I tell them where I come from, like what I've been through, and then they start listening to my stuff, and they're like, oh shit, I didn't even know you do this type of shit. Like this sound hard. And then they from that from that point on, they stick around because they they're like, oh shit, like what's he gonna do next, you know?
Well, you gotta make believers out of some people because they don't believe in you until you show them that you capable of doing this and that. So what about the people that supported you along the way? Like, what do you have to say for the people that supported you along the way?
Oh yeah. I try to like reply to anyone that I can. I try to help them in any way I can. Like if they need a feature, uh I'm always down. If they need like some promo, I'm always down. Like basically, if you help me, I'm always down to help you. Like like it's basically the saying that like one hand washes the other.
You gotta have some for the ones that supported you along the way. Like, that's what people in the underground fail to realize. Like, the ones that support you, you wouldn't be nothing without them. So at least show them some
Yeah.
love. The ones that support you, show them some love
Yeah,
because
I'm never the type to be like big headed and shit. Like just because I got like a couple monthly listeners and couple couple thousand like followers. I'm not the type to be like nonchalant and like be like, oh, you're not on my level to speak to me and shit like that. Like, bro, like we all trying to make some bread out here. Like nobody's above anybody.
that's what they fail to forget because all that ego shit and all that ego is gotta go. They gotta go because it's the world is big enough for everybody to eat. It ain't just you. It ain't just this person. It's for everybody. Like the world is big enough for everybody to eat. But they
Yeah,
don't realize that because they still stuck in that fragile state of ego that they think
yeah,
they
yeah. In
they
they in their own bubble, in their own bubble.
they in their own bubble thinking they bigger than everybody. And you doing the same thing as that person, trying to make a way out, trying to scratch it and claw your way up to the top.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like they closing their own eyes to not see anybody else but themselves in the mirror. Like not even trying to help. Even if they fuck with your shit, their ego won't let them tell you that they fuck with your shit. Like they'll go out of their way to hate on your shit, even though deep down they fuck with your shit. Just because you're doing good.
They don't want to admit that because they too, they too in their chest about it. But
Fragile. Fragile, yeah, yeah, fragile.
they're too fragile.
Like you said.
But all they gotta go. All that fragility, all that fragileness, that needs to go.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
That needs to go like pronto. But as far as all your career choices go, would you consider doing content like reels and whatnot, dropping like doing streaming, doing basically all that, like being on TikTok and whatnot? Would you follow up as that? Like, would you follow that as a career choice?
I mean, in this day and age, I feel like you gotta do that though, right? You gotta do that because, like, nowadays, just posting shit on Spotify and having a link in your bio is not enough anymore. You gotta post like every day. You gotta post on Instagram. You gotta post on TikTok. You gotta post on YouTube. You gotta stream. Maybe like stream like you making a song or some. Like you gotta do all this shit to like blow up right now. Just for like a 50-second clip. So people can see that. Like it's not as easy as it was back then when I started making music like 2017 2018.
Well, it only takes one thing. It takes only one thing to go viral, like whether it's good or bad. But as far as the good, they don't look at the good. They always look at the bad when it comes to going viral. They always look at the bad because they feed on negativity. Now, how do you feel about people posting something negative about a person and it goes viral enough for them to see it?
Well, depends on what they did, bro. Cause like if if we're talking about someone like Diddy, if you're talking about someone like Diddy and they post some fucked up shit about Diddy, like I'm not going trip. Like that motherfucker deserve that shit. You feel me?
For sure. Now,
But like if it's undeserving, then that's that's not how it should be. That's not how it should be. Unfortunately, it happens sometimes, but that's not how it should be at all.
but as far as like social media, somebody said it's good now. It's so good because now artists have access to promote themselves and it's an art form. Most people don't see it that way, and when you see it as work, it's not fun. Well, it ain't fun because
Yeah,
most people, when you see it as work, it's gonna drain the hell out of you. It's gonna drain you out. Like
yeah,
you're gonna be
you'll
burnt out.
burn out. You'll burn out.
You don't want to post nothing. You don't want anyone. You don't want to do nothing. You just want to stay in bed all day and rot. Like because
Yeah,
social media has its ups and downs. Like the downs of it, I'll cover that first. The downs of social media, it burns you out because you post a number of content all day long, every day of the week. You post so much, it starts to burn you out. It starts to drain you physically and mentally because all you looking at is a screen and scrolling up and down and seeing what the post and whatnot. So
yeah,
it'll drain you out mentally.
yeah. Trust me,
But
I've been there. I've been there
and
when
with
it.
all the shit that's going on social media, you ain't got no choice but to look at it, like seeing what's going on, being nosy, just poking at it.
Yeah, and when for me now I've learned to deal with it, but when I was like when I was like now I'm 23, right? So like when I was like 18, 19, and I was seeing these 17-year-olds with like McLarens and like Ferraris and type shit, like that made me like fucking depressed, bro. Cause like I'll be putting my heart into these songs, and these motherfuckers just post a YouTube video and it goes viral, and that shit puts them into the top like 1% in like 24 hours. And that shit used to make me fucking depressed, and not wanna post anything, but like now when I even post a story, or let alone a post, or go on live, or post a song or whatever. It's so saturated now.
Now, if you don't view it as work, that's good because you ain't gonna be on there every day. Like you may drop a song or a snippet or two, but you ain't trying to overdo it. Now, I would
Yeah,
look at social media as 50-50 because if you post some content and it goes viral, they may pay they you can get paid from it, but I look at social
people
media
gonna see.
I look at social media as being on there being fun, like making funny content and whatnot. That's what I do. I use it as a tool of fun. I don't use it as a tool of work. I made
Exactly,
I
exactly.
tried to do that, but I just couldn't do it. Like I couldn't burn myself out to the point
Yeah,
where
it's not healthy. It's not healthy.
it ain't good for you. So I use social media as a tool of fun. Like that's all I do with the YouTube. I use that. I use all my socials as tools of work, except for X because I don't be on there. I don't be on there because who the fuck finna go on X? It's still Twitter.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's still
A
Twitter.
bunch of fucking weirdos on there, bro.
It's still Twitter, but they shorten it down to X. I'm not finna get into that, but I use most of my socials like TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, all that. I use
Mm.
that as fun. I be on there just posting funny stuff on there, so I really
Mm.
don't use it as a tool. I use it as a tool of work.
Yeah, you see, you heard that song. My grandma got hit by a bazooka.
Shit, I don't see how that
Yo,
flip off it. It's retarded.
like that shit, a meme song blew the fuck up, and you cannot go a day without hearing that shit.
But I want to get into the part where they is good for art. For it's so good because artists promote themselves. Yeah, they are. Not gonna lie, they are because they looking for that audience that'll relate to them because it's so much talent in the underground scene. Like
Oh, 100%.
why not get Instagram and all that so I can post my music or post my beats and whatnot or post my content so they can get a laugh at it. And if I post music and beats on there, they'll be like, "Hey, let's work. I want to do something. I want to collab with you." Like it has
Yeah,
in social media. I say it's a gift and a curse. I say it's a gift because you can do like promotion and whatnot on there. I say it's a curse because it's so many illicit people on there. It's starting to get freaking weird. Like it's
yeah,
getting
it's
weird.
oversaturated. Yeah,
It's getting weird, and and like social media then got stricter throughout the years. It gotten stricter,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
so that way, and so you can't
They
post provocative in any way because that's how Instagram snipes people.
Yeah, they be IP banning you. I just talked to. Lil Bruce, who you just had on the on interview, and he told me his account of like 15K got IP banned for like no fucking reason, and they didn't even give him like uh like a warning or like none. Like he just got logged out and couldn't log back in.
Now that's another person that says something about it. Let's see. You can make short films and make meaningful snippets. Not everything has to be a dance. Well, not everything has to be
Yeah.
dance. Right about that part, but the way like
You
TikTok was
gotta catch their attention.
you gotta get me like on TikTok. It ain't nothing but people dancing on there and creating content
Mhm.
like that. That right there is that's what it was made for because TikTok always has somebody dance on there, whether you don't aware of it or not. Don't lie, people. Y'all know y'all seen you can go on TikTok every time
Yeah.
and y'all see a bunch
Mm.
of people waving their arms around like they in a noodle packet or something. But but
Yeah, those Charlie D'Amelios and shit.
TikTok like all that, like the content, all the negative stuff on there. That's what blows up. They don't look at no positive things on there either. So
Bro, if you a good looking woman on TikTok, bro, uh, all you gotta do is do a little cute ass dance, and your life gonna be changed in like 24 hours, bro.
somebody said emotionally spike viewers consistently, and that's how you get them to stay. Like if you got a big audience, like you got a big audience, you ain't got no. You gotta post not nonstop, but just like every other day.
At
Every
least,
other
at
day,
least, at least. So, because people, sorry for cutting you off. People's attention span is so short nowadays. If you don't be posting like at least every other day, they gonna forget you even fucking exist. They gonna forget you even fucking exist if you don't be posting like at least every other day. Either
like
be a snippet or like a random video or like a picture or like whatever.
you gotta post every other day. That's how I do it because I want them to have a little laugh at something, or if I post an interview flick, they'll be there to go do what they do. They like, they comment, they reshare, repost it, share it out. But if you got a big audience, you gonna have to post like every other day or every other week. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
let me see. I'm gonna respond to this one. I bet you don't watch content or search manually. You guys consume what's in front of you. Were like, oh, like that. Nah, I don't. I don't.
I mean, honestly, I do. Honestly, I do. I
I
just I just be putting shit in the background, bro. At this point,
I I watch content and I make my own content on Instagram and whatnot. Like I
no,
sequence.
I think he's talking about like YouTube and shit like that.
I do watch YouTube, and make my own YouTube videos. I do my own editing. I use
Yeah,
CapCut and whatnot, and I'm
yeah.
about to drop another video soon. I'm tell y'all about that. But I'm gonna drop another video soon.
Oh yeah.
And as so
Uh,
far as
I'm looking forward to that, bro.
a underground producer, like what do you like to do more, produce or rap?
Oh, definitely rap, definitely rap. It just comes so naturally. It just comes so naturally. I'm one of those people that I ever since I started, I've never, ever written anything. Like I just go in the booth. Like I have a studio in my apartment, and I just go in there, pick a beat, and punch in like whatever comes to mind. Because I feel like that's the most authentic type of music you can make. Because if you sit like all day trying to put two sentences together, I feel like you overthink shit, and it's not going to sound as good as as you think it will. At least that's how my process of recording goes.
But you can't just go in the studio and make two sentences and think you're gonna be done. Nope. You gotta go back in there. You gotta go back. If you can't come out with a verse, oh no, you gotta go.
Of course, of course.
You gotta
But
go.
like, but like, I I I make songs. I make songs like super fucking fast. Like I'll be making a song in like 20 minutes, bro. I'll be making a song in like 20 minutes, like hook, chorus. I mean, verse, hook, verse, and a chorus. I'll be making in like I'll be making it in like 20 minutes because it just comes naturally. It just comes naturally. Like I used to I think the reason why is because when I was like in middle school and stuff like that, I used to be heavy on ever since I saw ever since I saw A Mile, I always wanted to like freestyle and say the raw shit I can think of, and I think that helped a lot with my music now.
But you gotta be again, you gotta be confident in yourself and in your music. Like you gotta be confident in those two, along with your producing and your career, like your studies and whatnot. You gotta be confident at all costs.
What? What did you say? Sorry.
You gotta be self confident in your music, and you have to be you gotta be confident in your music and in yourself because that can get you a lot of place in a lot of places.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. Because like, if you don't believe in yourself, bro, who gon' believe in you?
Like you gotta do that always. But do you got any more questions or statements before I end this interview?
Well, any um, I suggest anybody in here check out Nino. Check out his YouTube. Check out his music. Everything. Support his pages. And show him love as much as you can. And also check out me at Slepttwalk on YouTube, uh, Instagram, SoundCloud, Spotify, basically everywhere. I'm everywhere with the same ad. So and then you can let me know. You can hit me up anytime you want, and you can let me know if you like what you hear.
And now I'm gonna end this off. Always remember,
It's been a pleasure, bro.
anytime.
It's been a pleasure talking to you. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity.
You welcome.
It means a lot.
Still, it should be a X on the top of the corner over there. All right, y'all. I hope y'all take that advice too, though. Nobody is bigger than anybody, and I mean that. And if you think you bigger than anybody else, I'll stone cold stun you. I will stone cold stun you. I might RKO you because nobody is bigger than anybody. But I hope y'all have a nice day. Q&A video coming soon, and more interviews for the underground season as well. So thank y'all, and I hope y'all have a nice day. This is the Rebel Star signing out.